Hello everyone. I wanted to share how I integrated the DJI Focus Pro with my camera kit. I have the Blackmagic Full Frame 6K and the IRX 30mm lens, cinema lens. Okay. So from the cinema lens, I did this. I put a plate, a Falcam F22 plate here on the bracket that is attached to the lens, and this on the bottom, and on the top, which has some screw holes for a similar bracket, I 3D printed a custom bracket where I attached a F22 clamp from Falcam. Okay, so on top of this I will mount the LiDAR system, and on the bottom of this I will attach the motors system. Okay, and how I did that, so this is the LiDAR. So I removed the bracket from the LiDAR and I attach a small plate, F22 plate from Falcam. So this guy just slides like this on the lens. Okay, let me see, like this. Okay, so I can easily remove it by pushing the button and slide it out. Okay, and in this case the LiDAR is right on the edge of the cinema lens, almost perfectly aligned. So the only drawback here, if I use a matte box on the front with the lid, it will cover this, so that's the only drawback. But I can actually raise this guy more with another Falcam system bracket. Okay, so I can do that if I want to, or I can remove the lid from the matte box and it will fit perfectly. Okay, and I measure the distance from here to the camera, and I set it up that on the DJI Focus Pro. Okay, so you have to set up the camera lens and then this distance. Okay, now on the bottom, actually, let me put the camera like this. On the bottom I have this long bracket from Falcam. It's an F22 bracket, and I build this bracket, this contraption here. So I have a bracket that where is attached an F22 system that can swing 90 degrees, this, and I can remove it and attach it. I put the two motors. I think I will need only one, because with the DJI Focus Pro you can control only one motor. You can switch actually from focus to zoom, but this camera doesn't have a zoom. So I set it up as for the iris, but unfortunately I cannot. It's not listed, the iris. You need the other Focus Pro controller, which I don't need to, at least not for now. So this will be attached to the bottom of the camera. And now I'm going to explain why I did this. So this guy goes right here. Let me center it, because okay, goes to the second second or third, yeah, second. And if you see on the side, it goes, you know, I can move the motors and it goes perfectly on the camera gear. Okay, and this contraption works perfectly even when I use the RS4 Pro Ronin since this one doesn't weigh much, just has 2 motors, and it fits also my my other gear, which is down here. Let me show you right here, because on the bottom I have a Falcam F50, so I can just plug it in and it fits perfectly on the bottom. So I don't have to remove that contraption for the motors from the camera. Now let me remove this guy. Okay, just a second. Okay, so why I used I attach it directly to the. It doesn't weigh a lot, because my concern was if it weighs a lot on the lens. It doesn't weigh so much, because I can remove one of the motors because I'm not using it, so it's not doesn't weigh much. But I put it here because I noticed that if I use one of those brackets that comes with the DJI Focus Pro, which I have a NATO rail and then a clamp for the for this, it will flex. The motor is so powerful that it will actually flex a bit with the lens, and sometimes it skips. And I try to reduce the torque on the motor, which are really powerful, or the speed, and I found a situation where it could work, but I didn't like it much. I was always worried about skipping a gear, and then that sucks. Okay, like this, since everything's attached to the lens, this is attached to the lens, the LiDAR is attached to the lens, the motor are attached to the lens. It's one block, and there is no flex, so which is great. And then to this guy I attached the with the NATO rail to F22 adapter to the side of the camera. I attached the handle, the Focus Pro handle, like this, and so I have the camera like that. Okay, so this is the old thing. The camera with the focus, with the LiDAR, motors, and Focus Pro handle. Now I can put another Falcam handle on the other side if I need to, and I can put the handle on top of it if I need to transport the camera. Okay. The other thing that I did, I 3D printed this. I'm going to change this, even the one on the lens. Change first the color, make it black, and then change some details, make it shorter a bit. This guy is mounted here on the side. Okay, and I can put my NVMe SSD, which is 2 TB and super high speed, so I can slide it in like this. Okay, and you can see how it does, and it's very short. This is 2 TB, which is pretty good, and then I can attach just the USB, and then underneath here, and goes underneath here and attaches to the USB perfectly to the USB of the camera, like this. Okay, and so if you see on the other side, let me see if I can turn it around. Oops, sorry. You see, so this is the NVMe and the cable to the USB, and it's all away from anything, so I don't accidentally touch it and unplug it. Okay, so I'm planning to make it a bit shorter, so this will go up a bit. We'll see if it works. And the other thing that I did is another plug here. This is a F22 plate. This is one single one, and this is a culture mount, and I wanted to attach that to the DJI Mic 2 if I need to. So I have this. The Mic 2 is attached on top, and which is pretty good. Now if I need to attach another microphone, a bigger one, then instead of the mic, I can attach it here to this cold shoot on this side, or I can remove this one and attach it here. And so this is my system for the DJI Focus Pro. Looks like pretty cool. The only thing that I can complain about the DJI Focus Pro are the cables. They force you to use their cables because I guess they use some unusual and not standardized connection inside the USB, and so you have to use the USB cables from DJI Focus Pro, which sucks because I had some very cool cables flat, like I used these guys. I used for the motors. For the motors they work because they just pass power, but from the other ones they don't work. Or I have to test a bunch of them that I have and see if they work. Okay, they're flat, they're very thick, and I prefer to the round one, which are clumsy and I don't like it. Okay, I'm going to 3D print this in black so the looks better. Make some modification here to this guy because you see it broke here. I had to attach it with the I think it's M3 screws. Super easy, and it was 10 minutes maybe design and then 3D printing this guys. But I like it. This one I can slide in even the longer NVMe. I have a longer one, still 2 terabyte, so I can just switch from the SSD CFS Express that is inside the camera to this guy with the you can use the touchscreen to do that switch, and that's it. This is my system. I think it's very compact. I try to figure out how to move the LiDAR to the bottom, but there is not enough space. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, there is not enough space here because there is this plate and so the attachment is too thick to fit. I have in mind another solution. I'm going to test it, but I need to 3D print something, so I'm making some other adjustment and see if it fits, so that I can move it this guy on the bottom and I can use the mat box on top. That would be ideal. But everything else looks like pretty good. I'm going to then do another video with the Ronin RS4 Pro, and then I need to figure out how to attach the transmission system, the DJI transmission system, the receiver and the transmitter. We'll see how it goes then. But pretty good. I like this system because I can just remove everything very easily, and it's modular, so I can attach and detach wherever I want and modify the position and stuff. Okay, so please let me know what you think about this rig build with the DJI Focus Pro with the LiDAR. If you have any suggestions, please write it in the comments, because I'm open to suggestion and trying to figure out the best situation for every pieces. And it's always a it's always cool how other people find a solution to problems and to a camera rig that everybody are trying to figure out the best solution, I guess, you know, and the most efficient for their job. I know that attaching everything to the lens is not ideal, but with the L mount it's pretty tough, so it's pretty good. And then they don't weigh much. Again, I might not need one motor. Maybe if I buy a lens that has zoom, I might need it, but I'm not sure. We'll see. And by the way, this, when I put this on the Ronin RS4 Pro, it fits perfectly. I just remove the DJI handle, and that's it. I don't have to do anything else. Because on the RS4 Pro, the Ronin one, I put an F50 attachment, and so I have to just slide in and balance it, and that's it. And it actually balances pretty good. So the thing is pretty heavy, okay? Because between the Blackmagic camera and the lens, it's a bit heavy, but it's more stable when you use it. So I can put a handle on this side. Anyway, please let me know what you think, and I'm open to suggestion, and all the links about the accessories are in the description, and so let me know. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.